Hey everyone, welcome to Reality TV News Update, the place where we bring you the latest updates, fun moments, and behind-the-scenes stories you won't want to miss. Morgan Pope has been the topic of constant conversation ever since she left the Big Brother 27 house. Fans have scrutinized nearly every move she made on the show, from her strategic gameplay to her confident demeanor. However, in recent weeks, the focus has shifted to her personal life instead of alliances and competitions. Particularly, there have been a flurry of social media rumors about Morgan's relationship with Vince, her longtime partner, ranging from rumored cheating to secret breakups. For the first time, Morgan Pope is clearing the air at this point. In an exclusive conversation, the Big Brother 27 star addresses the rumors head-on, clarifies where she stands with Vince, and explains how misinformation spiraled into one of the most talked-about controversies of the season. After Big Brother, life after the house, for Morgan, the transition back to real life has been both exciting and overwhelming. She anticipated scrutiny, but not at this level, after months of living under constant surveillance. Morgan says, "I knew people would talk. Participating in Big Brother entails that. I wasn't prepared for the speed with which false narratives would emerge." Shortly after, Morgan was observed attending a number of postseason events without Vince by her side. Rumors began to circulate. Fans quickly noticed his absence and began speculating that something had gone wrong behind the scenes. Within days, there were a lot of theories on fan pages and online forums, many of which went on to say that Vince or Morgan had cheated. It went from "Where's Vince?" to full-blown accusations of cheating to "they must be done," as Morgan puts it. And none of it belonged to us. Where Morgan and Vince really stand. What is the truth, then? According to Morgan, her relationship with Vince is intact and stronger than many fans realize. "We are together" is clear from her. There was no cheating, no covert breakup, no hidden drama. Morgan claims that Vince made the conscious decision to avoid the spotlight following her Big Brother appearance. She asserts, "He's always been a private person. Before the show, we discussed boundaries. He supported me 100%, but he never wanted to be a public figure." That decision, Morgan says, unintentionally fueled speculation. When people didn't see him everywhere with me, they filled in the gaps themselves. The photo that sparked it all. According to Morgan, a viral picture of her having a good time with another Big Brother alum at an after-party was a big part of what started the rumors that she was cheating. She explains, "It was a group photo taken out of context. Suddenly, it was framed as something it absolutely wasn't." She emphasizes that many of the interactions that fans considered to be flirty were merely friendships formed in the house. Morgan says, "When you live with people 24/7 for months, you build bonds. That doesn't mean there's anything romantic behind it." What Vince thought. Morgan has a thick skin. She admits that the rumors were more damaging to Vince. She says in a soft voice, "He didn't sign up for this. I did." Morgan reveals that Vince initially decided to disconnect from the conversation in hopes that it would pass naturally. But as the claims grew more aggressive, it became impossible to ignore. She asserts, "Seeing strangers accuse your partner of cheating or of betraying them is brutal, particularly when none of it is accurate." Still, Morgan credits Vince for handling the situation with grace. She asserts, "He trusted me. That's what mattered most." Public relationships pressure. Morgan acknowledges that being in a relationship while navigating reality TV fame comes with unique challenges. She asserts, "People feel entitled to answers. They believe they would know your life if they watched you on TV." She adds that fans often forget how edited reality television can be. Morgan says, "You see fragments of who we are, not the full picture." She believes that this disconnect makes it easier for rumors to spread. When you don't show every detail, people assume the worst. Why she decided to open up now.
For weeks, Morgan stayed silent, hoping the rumors would lose momentum, but eventually she decided it was time to address the speculation directly. She says, "I didn't want lies to become the truth just because they were repeated enough times." Morgan also felt obliged to protect Vince. "He deserves peace," she says. "Additionally, I did not want him to be portrayed negatively." Morgan intends to clearly distinguish her private life from her public persona. "There are parts of me I'll always share with fans," she says, "but my relationship isn't entertainment." Fans' support and reflection. Following Morgan's clarification, many fans have rallied behind her, praising her honesty and calling out the toxic side of online speculation. A fan wrote, "She doesn't owe anyone an explanation, but I respect her even more for giving one." Others acknowledged having made hasty judgments. Another fan commented, "It's a reminder that we don't know these people personally." According to Morgan, those messages are more significant than people realize. She says, "It reminds me why I'm grateful for this community. There's so much love here, even when things get messy." Learnings from the experiment. Morgan acknowledges that the experience taught her valuable lessons about communication, boundaries, and fame. She asserts, "I've learned to protect what matters. It's not necessary to share everything." She also encourages fans to approach rumors with skepticism. She says, "If it didn't come from me, there's a good chance it's not true," she says with a laugh. Morgan claims that the situation enhanced her relationship with Vince. She says, "We came out of this more solid. That's something I'm very proud of." What's next for Morgan Pope? As the dust settles, Morgan is shifting her focus towards the future. She's exploring new opportunities, including brand partnerships, content creation, and potential media projects. She says, "I'm excited. This chapter is just beginning." But she's also placing balance first. She says, "I don't want my entire life to be public. I want to enjoy it too." Morgan makes it abundantly clear that her relationship with Vince does not require constant online validation. She asserts, "We know where we stand. That's enough." Setting the record straight once and for all. In the fast-paced reality TV fandom, rumors can spread faster than facts. But Morgan Pope's message is simple and unwavering. She says, "There was no cheating. There was merely presumption, not betrayal." By addressing the speculation directly, Morgan hopes to close this chapter and move forward on her own terms, focused on growth, gratitude, and authenticity. And if she wants fans to remember one thing, what is it? Morgan advises, "Be kind. Behind the headlines
Fans
are real
anticipated
people."
postseason strategy breakdowns, alliance tea, and possibly a few unexpected friendships after Big Brother 27's explosive finale. What they didn't expect was a swirl of cheating rumors surrounding breakout star Morgan Pope and her relationship with fellow houseguest Vince, rumors that quickly took on a life of their own across social media. Now, in an exclusive conversation, Morgan is finally setting the record straight. "It went from nothing to wild in an instant." Morgan admits that she was taken aback by the rumors when she sat down just a few weeks after leaving the Big Brother house. "I walked out thinking people would be talking about gameplay," she says with a small laugh. "Instead, I opened my phone and suddenly I'm trending for something that never even happened." During the final stretch of the season, there were rumors that Morgan had gotten too romantic with Vince while allegedly having an affair with someone outside the house. Fan theories quickly spread as clips were taken out of context and screenshots were broken down frame by frame. Morgan explains, "It went from zero to wild overnight. I think people forget that the house has been edited and that you are only seeing fragments, not the entire story," says one. The Vince relationship. What really happened? So what was the nature of Morgan and Vince's relationship? "In the house, Vince and I were close friends, period," Morgan asserts insistently. "Strategy, late-night conversations, and simply surviving the pressure together formed our bond, but it was never some secret affair." According to Morgan, their dynamic was rooted in mutual respect and shared trust, especially during a season where paranoia ran high and alliances shifted weekly. When you're locked in a house with no outside contact, emotional connections happen faster, she explains. However, emotional does not necessarily imply romantic. Morgan acknowledges that speculation may have been stoked by the edit. I get it, some moments looked flirty. However, flirting is not cheating, and context is important, she asserts. There were limits, which we both respected. Taking the allegations of cheating head on. The most damaging aspect of the rumors, Morgan says, was the accusation that she betrayed someone outside the house. That part hurt the most, she admits, because it called into question my character. Morgan confirms that she was single when she entered the Big Brother house. There was no one being cheated on, no secret partner, no overlap, she says. I was honest with production, with Vince, and with myself. She adds that casting is frequently misunderstood by those unfamiliar with the Big Brother process. They have every insight. If I had been hiding something like that, it would have come out, Morgan says. This show thrives on truth. It doesn't protect lies. Vince's perspective and where they stand now. As for Vince, Morgan says the two have spoken since leaving the house and remain on good terms. We talked about everything, the rumors, the pressure, how weird it is to have strangers analyze your body language, she says. What matters is that we agree on what happened. Are they dating now? Morgan is beaming. Right now, we're just decompressing. The house quickly gives way to the real world. There's no rush to label anything. She goes on to say that they're putting friendship and transparency ahead of fan expectations. The internet loves a ship, but real relationships aren't built on hashtags, she says. Fame, pressure, and the cost of speculation. For Morgan, the circumstance brought to light the dark side of reality television fame. She asserts people feel entitled to every detail of your life, and they make up answers when they don't have any. She acknowledges that it was emotionally draining to read comments accusing her of dishonesty or disloyalty. I'm a human. Seeing strangers call you a cheater when you know the truth, it sticks with you, she quietly says. Morgan credits her family and close friends for grounding her during the chaos. She says, they reminded me who I was before Big Brother, and that was more beneficial than any PR advice. The aftermath of Big Brother 27. Despite the controversy, Morgan is focused on what comes next, and there's plenty on the horizon. She declares, I'm excited to build something that is actually me. I want it to be authentic, whether that's modeling, gaming, streaming, or brand work. She also hints at staying connected to the Big Brother community, though she's approaching it differently now. I love the fans, she states, I really do, but I'm also learning how to keep my peace. Morgan claims that the experience has helped her be more careful about how she talks about her personal life. She says, some things are sacred. Not everything needs to be explained to everyone. The house's insides and outsides, lessons learned. Morgan says that Big Brother 27 taught her lessons that went beyond playing the game. I learned how quickly narratives form and how little control you have once they do, she reflects. All you can do is be honest and consistent. She hopes that fans will give some thought to the impact of online speculation. Discuss the show, debate the moves. That's fun. However, it crosses a line when it turns into attacking someone's integrity. Last sentence, I know my truth. As the interview wraps up, Morgan offers one final message to fans and critics alike. I know my truth, she says confidently. The important people also know it. Although I can't control every rumor, I can control how I live my life in the future. Morgan Pope is prepared to move past the noise and into her next chapter on her own terms now that the record has been cleared up. And if Big Brother 27 demonstrated anything, it was that Morgan is able to withstand stress, adapt quickly, and emerge victorious.